Hey everyone, came out here for a minute. I think it's going to be a minute because it's a lot. Yep, I know you see the title. First off, I like April Walker. I really like April Walker. I rocks with her. I looks at her, I comment. I like what she do. But Rita, I used to like you, and I still like you as a person. But I can't watch you, and you be on here too long. Nobody ain't got time for that. It take you a whole 3 hours to get to one point. Girl, who does that? You. Now, who look like the crackhead, me or you? Not me. April or you? Who look like the crackhead, Rita? Why are you talking about that dead girl, baby daddy? Because you's a hurt soul, so you want to hurt somebody else. Every time I go over there and April walk, everything April Walker is saying about you, Rita, is true. And you know it's true. I know it's true. Everybody knows it's true. How your people don't know it's true, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because they knew and they don't want to go back and look at videos and they ain't heard what everybody said because you're a liar. And every time you come up with receipts and always talk about, I don't talk to nobody and all. Girl, bye. You sits up and people really talking to you like that, they must be mental too. They must be mental. And you did block April. You sure did. You used to be, right, Walker? Mm-mm. So what is you talking about, Rita? You can't talk about nobody, Rita. You really can't. Your whole life been on here. We all tell some of our truth. We tell you what we want you to know. No, you show receipts, all kind of stuff, and you want to call her a crackhead because I guess you want. You a pill popper. But I was there when April Walker was going through all this stuff, and she was on pill. She came on here and told us, what would you do if Bill died? You probably lose your damn mind because you don't care about nobody but Bill. You don't even care about yourself. You get what I'm saying, Rita? I'm sick of you. I am so sick of you, girl. I don't know what to do. Oh, none, Lynn. I'm just talking about this one girl that I used to like, and now her and this other chick into it, and I'm just sick of her lying. That's all Rita do is sit up here and lie. Every time she open up her mouth, she lying. Then when it come down to it, she crying. I'm like, this girl is something definitely wrong with her. And I was like, Rita, just get some help. You know how you try to help a person? You can't keep telling a person that they gotta help themselves. So I don't even watch her. You know what I mean? If I do, I go over there and jump because she be on there 2 and 3 hours a day. Or sometimes 8, 12 hours a day. Who does that but a mental person? You got 3 babies. You got 3 kids. Your daughter grown, she already left you and her and the mama kicked you to the curb and called CPS on you and trying to get you put out your house. Girl, you up on YouTube messing with people. She done have 50 million moderators. She done started her thing over and over. She don't have the same people. It's something definitely wrong with her. But she want to come out the people dead kids' father and telling her she was on dope and all that. I was there when April Walker was going through that. She was on pills, and I was like, I said it back then. I ain't gonna lie. I said, hey, Rock, good morning. And definitely it was something wrong with her. I wasn't lying. It was something wrong with her. I didn't know the whole extent of it. I know it. I mean, I found out. And I said, oh, it makes sense. Then she came on here and told her truth. She's like, girl, I was on them pills. If you ever lost a loved one and can't take it, you can't tell people how to feel and what they go through. If Bill died, you probably kill yourself. I'm just saying. It's crazy. Yeah, she be lying and crying and around there hollering, slobbing, and mouth foaming up, and she be a you girl. The girl even bought Percocet online on YouTube. Then call herself going to rehab for a week. I said, girl, bye. And I was really praying for this girl and believing in her. I'm like, okay, that's good. You getting help. Because when people on substance, they be somebody different. But she don't know how. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even try to figure it out no more. Honestly, I do not. I don't even try to figure out no more. She need to figure herself out. Them kind of people you leave alone. It's just crazy. And she's sitting over there just lying on that girl. Every time somebody get on her neck, she bring up these same. I think it's be the same emails. I don't know what she doing there. She wants somebody to believe her. But her family already told us how she is. She like to keep up mess. And I'm seeing it. She get into it with anybody that care about her. She try to kick them to the curb. That's what Rita do. But somebody that's gonna sit up there and listen to her bull crap and all that. No, she love him. And then she turn around and snap out on them. It's like, I don't know. She want her platform back because she didn't lost it, actually, you ask me. She's not going to get it back the road she keep going. I'm just going to get on here, but you know what I'm saying, get my skits together, you know what I'm saying. If you find a person that just keeps saying, you know what I'm saying, yeah, Doug, yeah, and nothing never, okay, you waiting for the punch to tell us what you really trying to say. Is something wrong with her? I'm going to tell you. I don't rock with you no more. You get what I'm saying? Because she's a depressed person. It's something wrong with Rita. And then as soon as she get a little money, then she want to go outside and show everybody. She want to show people. When people do that all the time to show, oh, y'all, I mean, we all do it. We'll show a little bit. But you ain't got to show people that, oh, I'm finally buying my kids some clothes. Oh, I'm finally putting some stuff in my house. Fix your house up and then show it. Oh, I got this, I got that. That's cool. And somebody jealous of her, I don't know who in the right mind will be jealous of Rita. I don't know nobody be jealous of Rita. We all should not be jealous of each other. Some people got more than others, but guess what? We all bleed the same. We all out here hustling and buffling, working. We doing the same. But for a person to sit at home all day and don't do shit, do you think we jealous of that? With 3 kids, you barely taking care of, with a husband that's running the streets, do we want that? Somebody on pills, do we want that? Mentally unstable, do we want that? Out of shape, do we want that? So don't sit up and say people jealous of you. It doesn't work. It really don't. I don't know why these people get on here. Oh, they hating, they just jealous. For what? Because we have an opinion on what you said? You can have an opinion, but nobody else can. Do that sound right? I'm pretty sure somebody gonna say something about what I said. You ask me, do I care? No. But if you don't speak yours, then you know what I mean? I like April Walker because she was going through that depression, losing her fiance. You tell me. But she's off of it, and you can tell. And she been off of it for a long time. That shit happened way last year. I mean, way last year. Do you get what I'm saying? The beginning of last year, if I'm not mistaken, when I caught her. She don't take them, and them was prescribed to her. She didn't have to go on the streets and buy them. Get it correct. April Walker got a prescription. She didn't go buy her drugs, I mean her pills off the streets. You get what I'm saying? And when she got off, guess what? This is April. She gonna say what she say. And what that girl that girl is not lying. What she got the lie for? She living her life. Oh, she stay in a project. You stay in a Section 8, so what's the difference? And she don't stay in a project because you stay in an apartment. I stay in an apartment building. And there's a whole bunch of them over here. Look at them. They don't look like no project. It's called apartment. You hear me? I know somebody that do stay in a project. No, I'm just sick of her. And April Walker was riding with that girl, trying to help her and everything to try to get her, what is that, cash out money and all that. Because I know what it is. I think, what I really think it is, what really happened, in my opinion, that somebody told Rita, and Rita, stop listening to your chat all the time. Go check it out. Especially somebody you rock with. Somebody said Tracy was talking about her. Tracy was not talking about her. Tracy was not talking about her. And then she turned on April for some kind of reason. I'm like, where this come from? Like, out the blue. Because I go check if Rita and April be over there, and I leave back off. And she was like, hey, April Walker, when she's screaming and all that. When they get into it? I'm like, wow. And this been rocking on for the last month. I want to say probably longer than that. I can't remember. But they got into it over some dumb. You know what I mean? And Rita just sitting up lying. Instead of saying, Walker, she said, I didn't block you and then talk crazy behind it, then that don't work. She'd have been like, oh, boo, I didn't block you. Maybe one of my moderators blocked you. Rita know her moderator people block people that they don't like. And she be acting like, what happened? I didn't see that. Girl, pretty, you looking at all your chat. And you mean to tell me you don't know? I don't watch nobody, and Rita, you gotta watch people. You can't listen to what people tell you. And you got them kids. How the hell you teaching the kids? What you teach them? Because I'm looking at you looking dumb on here. Whatever you taught them? To be dumb like you? Don't do that. If all these people trying to offer you help, take it. Because it's going to come a day ain't nobody going to help you. But I think it's going to take that for you to help yourself. Oh, I forgot, long as you got Bill, right? Long as you got Bill, you don't need no help. You don't need no help at all. I don't get it. And you could tell when you ain't high, you could tell when you're high. It's just like when I drink. Y'all used to tell when I was drinking, and y'all could tell when I wasn't. Same thing. She get on here hollering, foaming at the mouth, looking crazy, looking mad at the world because she can't get a hit. A hit, a pill. I don't know what that girl do, but she high off of something. All we know is the pills, because that's what she could on. She said that. But it's got to be more than that. You foaming by the mouth and what the... Girl, really, you need to stop it. And talking about people, girl, ooh, we all got faults. I'll tell you that. We all got faults. But you think you be dragging people and you be dragging yourself. I'm just saying, personally. You need to stop, Rita. And I think you really got mad at April Walker when she did you. What was that, yesterday? Yesterday, she had me dying laughing because she had you down to a T. She ain't the first person that done it. So don't get mad when they do you. You should be looking like, that's how I be acting. Be doing the most. We all got our faults, but you be doing the most. I said, what is wrong with her? And just yelling and screaming and just I'll be okay, what you talking about today? It'll take her an hour. I've been to clean up my house, cooked the meal, I'd have been and did laundry. Get back on, or been watching somebody else. Get back on. She's still on here talking, and I'm still waiting for what she came on here for to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my skits. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep it up to buck these whores and all that. Girl, we don't want to hear all that. We want to hear what you gotta say and get the fuck off. Who sits up there? And I did that one day. I sat there when she was with Pretty Honey was her moderator. We're straight. Even though I did what I didn't just sit here. You know, I was coming back and forth doing what I have to do in the house or whatever. Was in her chat talking. So I know they there. Who the hell does that? So she have people mental just like her over there. I couldn't. If I'm your moderator and you go too long or I got something to do, all right, y'all, I'm out. You know what I mean? You can't just sit up there like, oh, I'm her number one moderator. Girl, everybody, all my moderators are my number ones. They be like, I'll be back or I gotta go. All right, thanks, love, for showing me love, or, you know, whatever. Rita get mad. You weren't there for me. I said, this girl got, when you on here and don't spend time with your kids, it's a problem. And everybody kept telling her. Now she's smoking weed again online. I said, I'm done. Because, you know, I'll be skipping through some of the videos. If it's too long, I'm not going to watch it. I'll give you about 30 minutes if, you know, I like you and you good. I'll give you that time. But, man, my attention span be gone. And I was skipping, and I seemed like I'd be skipping to the right part. I said, no, this heifer ain't smoking weed again. Didn't they try to take your babies for doing that? You right, Rod. She got to be high. She is getting high again. She is getting high again. And I don't care what nobody say. And I'm going to put it out there. She act like, oh, I got this much money and Bill got this much money. I wanted to say something. I'm like, I'm going to leave this girl alone. Bill ain't making no 70 and 80,000 doing trucking. No, baby. You forgot. I used to be an over-the-road truck driver and a local driver for the semi. And people can make money, don't get me wrong, but it's only so many hours in a day. And you got to, and what he do in Baltimore, okay, y'all put it together. I would give Bill, he probably could bring home, he probably could, 700 locally. I was bringing home 1,000 locally. You get what I'm saying? So he in Baltimore, he might be bringing home 7. But if he was bringing home all his money, requesting money, and I got quite a free arm if y'all want me to show you. But I don't want to. I showed it once months ago. And then she did it again. Once we got cool back again, she did it right just for some cigarettes. Y'all remember that? And I was like, dang, I smoke. I'm going to give it to her. I said, nah, that's for some crack. That's what I was thinking about. And somebody sent it to her, and she said, fuck everybody else. I said, well, I'm glad I didn't. So she was doing something. And I was like what she was doing. She requested some money again. I think she requested $20, I think. I think I sent her 10. For the babies. Always for the babies. I sent her 10. Once you start sending her, she going to keep on requesting money for you. I need some money for some cigarettes. I just need a little help on this. If you need help and you say your man make all his money, I bet you there's a lot of us on here don't make 70,000 a year. 70 plus Rita. Really? They gotta know you smoking something. But you up here begging people. No. If Bill making that much money a year, why you don't have a vehicle? He got a vehicle, why you don't? You gave him your YouTube check to get the vehicle. You said that, right? But you don't have one. You have to wait on him to do anything or pay somebody else for a ride. That don't look right, Rita. It don't. And I really didn't want to talk about you, but You just will not do what you say you're going to do. Do your skits, leave it as that. No, you got to get on here. Why you always feel you got to defend yourself? Every single time. I understand sometimes we do. Why you can't just say, because your skits or whatever you call it ain't there no more, Rita. I'm here to tell you. It's not funny anymore because you don't know what the hell you're doing. And guess what? Rick Reed wasn't lying. If it wasn't when you first got up on here, if it wasn't for Sean Bradley and them and everybody else, they came to your rescue. That's how you got all them people. Because you was something different. But then you went downhill from that. Because you got a little cocky with it. And now you don't know how to keep it up. You can't even go back. You know what I mean? Do what you say you're going to do. And leave it alone. If you would have stuck with what you was doing, you probably would have stayed the same. But you got all in your feelings up here explaining, crying, all kind of. I said, okay, her people start blocking people, so she stopped getting her money. They set her up, and she didn't even see it. Okay, they set me up. I'm just gonna start all over. You can't, and that was like a couple of months after you started. So why you couldn't just start doing your thing and leave them people alone? I don't know how many moderators you have. You still ain't got a clue. So I can see right now when somebody try to teach you something and they keep trying and you don't get a clue yet. Yeah, your life is kind of messed up. It's kind of messed up. Because you be like, oh, I'm sorry. Then the next breath, fuck you, bitch. I ain't asked you for nothing. I'm like, yeah, you did. And the people like me that you kick to the curb, or which I didn't care, and she'd be like, I didn't kick her to the curb. It's always, I didn't. Yeah, you did. Because you didn't want to listen. I listen to what I want to listen to, but I'm not going to come after that person. Because deep down in the back, yeah, they right. They right. And I come on, I'll be like, yeah, y'all right. Y'all was right. Or whatever. Get a clue. But I'm going to get up off here, y'all. I've been on here long enough. But to me, I like April Walker. Everybody doing their life, and we ain't none of us perfect. We all making it as much as we can. And that's all it is. And everybody stay prayed up. We have we blessed. We already woke up this morning. And I'm going to keep saying, call somebody that you ain't talked to, tell them you love them, how they doing. Some people got a lot of pride and won't tell you. Talk to your neighbor, see how they doing. Y'all about just know what to do. We grown people on here. You got people with feelings and you got people that is just selfish. So